Family members, colleagues, friends, and well-wishers converged at St. Joseph Catholic Church, First East Circular Road on Friday for Thanksgiving Mass to appreciate God for the successful retirement of the Zonal Director of NTA, Mrs. Phil Obanor. The service had in attendance guests across the space, including the Zonal Director, NTA Asaba, Zonal Director, NTA Port Harcourt, Senator Roland Ovie, Dr. Asaya Osifo, former NTA News Director Siri Madagba, among others. BTV News, Esoe Osemige has more.
In a message to the occasion, the Archbishop of Benin Metropolitan See, Most Reverend Dr. Augustine Obiora Akubeze, represented by Reverend Father Jude Ola, congratulated Mrs. Phil Obanor on her retirement, saying it was happy she's retiring with celebration and pray God to continue to bless and strengthen her in her further endeavors.
She used her office for the good work of evangelization. She used her office to promote the cultural heritage of our land and beyond. She used her office to draw government attention to the needs of our people in various communities in our country, Nigeria.
In a message at the Mass, the parish priest St. Joseph Catholic Church, Reverend Father Gabriel Ugia, who made reference to the book of Ecclesiastes, said everything has a time and season. He said they were gathered to offer thanks to God because, according to him, retirement is an expected outcome after many years of public service. He thanked God for the life of Mrs. Phil Obanor and what God has used her to accomplish during her service years in NTA.
We cannot afford to endure retirement. We must enjoy it. We are not to be afraid and full of doubt, but grateful, praiseful, positive, and creative. As you begin your transition from public service, you will still be in public eyes.
Thereafter, the retired Mrs. Phil Obanor, accompanied by family and friends, danced to the altar in appreciation to God for a successful retirement. The ceremony thereafter shifted to Uyi Grand Event Center, where guests were treated to a lavish reception. The celebrant was given a standing ovation as she was ushered into the hall. There were goodwill messages from colleagues and friends.
I also want to thank everybody here today that has come to celebrate with her, to honor her invitation, and to pray for her. For you, life is just starting.
Happy to celebrate with our sister, one of our own, who has always associated with us.
When we was employed by our former teacher, he has been proving himself very well. Based on that, he was sent to Abuja. And when he was going, he told us, please represent us very well.
She has done so much. Everywhere I go, people see my mom and I'm like, I know your mom, I know your mom. And I'm always proud to hear, I know your mom. Like,
but the best part is that Phil is not a gossip person. You don't gossip to Phil. Phil will never be part of any gossip.
High point of the ceremony was the cutting of the retirement cake and presentation of gifts. In an interview, the celebrants Mrs. Phil Obanor and mother Mrs. Agnes Omorogbe and her daughter Osa Obanor appreciated God for being with her throughout her service years. Others commended her for a meritorious service and prayed God to continue to bless her.
Journey of 35 years without recording any negative incidents. I think it's a feat that was only pulled by God.
The training she is giving at home, she did not betray it. She is a good ambassador of the family. So I appreciate God and I appreciate her too.
I'm very happy and grateful for my mom's life, and I'm happy that she has completed her 35 years with so much praise. She has done everything that she needed to do.
She paid her dues, as a matter of fact. She's been there all along, diligent, hardworking, very, very intelligent.
The only thing we can wish her is now she still has so much on her side by way of age. The remaining part of her life she used for more service to humanity, because she has done quite well.
And as she stepped out into the larger world, I encourage her to know that this is just the beginning of life for her.
I'm happy for her that she's retiring and she's not tired. I pray that God will lift her up.
Mrs. Philomena Obanor joined the Nigerian Television Authority 35 years ago. Esoa Osenegi, reporting for BTV News.